Are you retiring? Congratulations. Here is your retirement checklist. There's 4 things that I want you to check on. My name is Philip Ruce. I'm the estate planning director at Stone Arch Law Office, which is an estate planning law firm here in Minneapolis. We work with Minnesota families. Number 1, track down all of your 401ks from all your previous jobs, also your IRAs, wherever they may be, all these retirement accounts. And I want you to consider strongly consolidating these. If you have a financial professional, they can help you with all of this. You may have already done this, but you don't want to have 7 different 401ks and IRAs out there. It's much easier from an administrative standpoint to get everything in one place. Also, being an estate planning attorney, we're always looking for that next generation, how challenging it's going to be to track everything down. So consolidate those into possibly one big account, 1 or 2 big accounts. Next, I want you to update your beneficiary designations on everything. You've probably already done this, I hope. If you haven't, when you're consolidating these accounts, that's a great time to double check those beneficiaries and make sure that they list exactly the people that you want listed. Do you want children or grandchildren to get money? Would you like to make a charitable contribution out of your IRA? That's a very tax efficient way, by the way, to make charitable donations. Would you rather this ran through a trust of some sort? And this is an opportunity to do that. Next, I want you to consider protecting your home from probate. Probate is this administrative procedure we have to do when someone dies, where your stuff goes to court and a judge tells us what to do. You can get a will created, which will control that process, but I would much prefer that you work to avoid it. It's much easier on your family. This is typically done with something called a revocable trust. If your real estate is the only thing subject to probate, which it may be, sometimes a transfer on death deed is the best bet. Those only work on certain occasions, but your lawyer can help you out with that. And the last thing I want you to do, number 4, is I don't want you to miss out on tax strategies. Minnesota has an estate tax, a state estate tax. There's the big federal estate tax. Some people call it a death tax that you've heard about, but Minnesota has its own. And depending on your net worth, you may be missing out on some savings. There's also some really specific things that happen with capital gains and the distribution of IRAs to your beneficiaries where they get taxed. And we can coordinate those oftentimes and get some really, really significant savings. So don't miss out on those. Again, my name is Philip Ruce. I'm an estate planning attorney here in Minnesota. Please call us and book a call. We are at 612-444-5555. You can also visit our website directly at stonearchlaw.com.